everyone, John here from the Four Brewers podcast, and I'm back with another beer. Today we're drinking a beer out of White Salem, Washington, which is the first time I've heard of that city ever. This is from Everybody's Brewing. This is called the CRYO IPA, and that is some dope can art. If you don't know what that's from, that is from Dr. Dre's The Chronic album, or at least it's inspired by it. You got a little hop head dude there. Yeah, they matched up the fonts pretty well. It's nice and clean and white. I love it. This is great. Great album too, by the way. It's classic. This is a 6.9% alcohol by volume India Pale Ale. It's made with cryo hops, and cryo hops are basically, it's all the best parts of the hop separated from the green matter, so you get like the lupulin powder and all of the tasty goodness from hops. So without further ado, let's open this beer and check it out. All right, so that's looking pretty nice. That's a nice middle orange color. It looks really nice and orangey, kind of like a little bit darker than, like, I would say an orange looks, like an orange fruit. Got a nice white fluffy head on there that looks nice and creamy, which is always good to see, as I always say. And I guess this is a hazy because it's got a decent amount of haze on it. It's not a murky haze, it's more of a cloudy haze. More cloudy than, like, I'd say for like a Hefeweizen beer. So yeah, it looks good. Let's see what it smells like. Okay, so that pretty much just smells like straight up orange juice. Like, it's got a really pithy orange rind aroma to it. Like, it's got a bit of a bite to it on the aroma. And it smells like a glass of orange juice. Like, they really nailed it with, like, whatever cryo hops they used in this. Like, those are orange, straight up, like orange citrus fruit all the way. A bit of the malt character comes through. Like, you do get a little bit of a slight bready, almost biscuit kind of aroma from the malts, but it's pretty much overwhelmingly citrus fruit on the nose. So if you like citrus fruit beers, if you like citrusy beers, like, this is gonna be right up your alley as far as the aroma goes. So let's see what it tastes like. Ooh, wow. The flavor follows the aroma. That's a bitter beer. Wow, that's good. Yeah, that's like, I use this, like, when you taste a beer and you get like this bitter bite right up front and then this like explosion of juice, it's like biting into an orange where, you know, you can feel like it bursting in your mouth. That's what that tastes like. That's, I like the bitterness on it too. Like, it's a really, it's not super bitter, but it's an aggressive bitterness that lingers. That's really nice. And like I said, it's like a juice explosion in your mouth. That's really good. Yeah. Great body on that beer too. Finish is nice and dry. Oh man, a little bit of a biscuit bread, you know, flavor happening too. This is a very well made beer. I'm very impressed with this beer. Like, it hits everything I want in like a West Coast IPA, which is what it's coming off like. But obviously it looks like a hazy, but it's not a hazy. Like, it might have certain characteristics, like it's got a little bit of a fuller mouthfeel than I think you'd get from a West Coast. Obviously the way it looks, but it's you know, it's definitely a bitter forward beer and a citrus forward beer. So if they were going for a hazy, I would say that they didn't nail it at all. But you know, it could be cloudy just because of the massive amounts of dry hops, or I don't know if you can dry cryo hop. I've never worked with cryo hops, so I don't know, you know, how to utilize them after the boil. But you know, a beer could be hazy just because it's got massive amounts of hops in it. So, but again, finish is nice and dry, ample mouthfeel, but you get that citrus explosion in your mouth when you taste this beer. This is a very, very good beer. Like, I would easily buy many 6-packs of this. Like, this, especially during the summertime. Oh, I can taste it right now. Hot weather in this beer, perfect match. Yeah, the bitterness reminds you of like the pith from the orange. Like I said, man, they nailed it on the aroma and the flavor. Like, this is all citrus. So if you like citrus beers, check this beer out. Try out Everybody's Brewing, because so far this is my only beer from them and it's great. So thanks for watching another video, and we'll see you next time.